Well, good morning, or should I say good afternoon. We're up in the Cairngorms. We're up for 3 nights. First night in the Glen, and then the next night I think we're going to go and try and do a Munro and a summit camp, and then possibly stay up there the third night or come back down. It is February the 19th, I think. I came up last night. Drove through the night, met up with the guys this afternoon. So we've got Sinclair, Julie, Eddie, Derek and Mark. So we're going to have a cracking few days. There's a little bit of snow on the hills, but not a great deal. The wind's quite strong. Hopefully you can still hear us. But it's beautiful. It's warm. It's very warm. It's about 9 degrees. So we're not expecting frosts or freezing evenings, but the wind is supposed to pick up by tonight. And you can see the guys up the front there. Basically, I went to turn my GoPro on and forgot to put any batteries in the camera. So there. See, we've even got the sun out. Not bad for February. And that is up the plateau. That's where we're going to head. So we've come up to the bothy at the head of Glen Feshie. From the car it's about 4 mile. So it's a good sort of height. It's flat all the way, but there's a lot of the paths that are being eroded which run by the river. So you've got to go in the trees and what have you. So we've got our tents up. There's the number ones, there's Eddie's, all neat and tidy. I think he's going to throw a bit of a tea party later, invite everybody because he's got enough food to do so. And that's the Hillyberg Solo, the red. Then we've got Mark's Hillyberg Solo, parked next to the bothy, which is under renovation. Putting an extension on, they're putting 2 rooms upstairs, so yeah, it's looking good. There's Mark himself sneaking back to the tent. And there's Derek's new MSR, what's that called, Julie? MSR remote. It's a 3-man tent, 3.5 kilo, very strong. Densom Rangers MSR. Densom Ranger. Doris the Wrangler. Here's the old hubba. And Sinclair, he's making the nest for tonight.
Vegetarians up tonight.
Veggie supper. Oh, why not, mate? And there's my solo with the little top stuck on the side, just to give us a little bit extra room for me cooking in bits and pieces and getting ready and whatever. Yeah, spot on. First cup of tea's been had. Going to get some tea on now. Rogan Josh and rice, lamb Rogan Josh and rice, I think. And then I think we're going to get a fire going somewhere. I think there's a fire pit somewhere around here, so there we go. So good walk in. Weather for February is superb. It's about 9-10 degrees. The sun's been shining. Still got a little bit of wind here and there, but generally it's good. So we shall bring you back later on, but there you go. So here we are, day 2, setting off up to the name of the mountain, which I shall not pronounce. It is, what day is it? Sunday. It is Sunday. Didn't do a lot of filming yesterday, but hopefully I'm going to make up for it today, because we're going up onto the summit. We're going to have a wild camp up there. We all had a good night last night, had a few beers, good bit crack. Yeah, a little fire going. So we've packed up. It's about 11:15, so we'll see how we get on. As you can see, it's still dry. It's very warm. I'm looking forward to it. There's Derek and Mark. Julie, there's a number 1 his sidekick trailing behind. And here comes John Lennon. Peace, brother. See, here's the guys coming up. We're up about 470 meters now. Steep old climb with a full pack on.
Hi, it's steep.
Ah, she's a steep one.
Steep, but it's a decent track, as you can see.
Makes a hell of a difference, like.
Imagine you had a heather bash up through this.
Oh, no. No, not with this weight on.
No.
Just kill you.
I'm not sure whether that over there. Here I think there's the old track and all that.
There is another track that goes up the side.
Oh, right.
But I think it's further over.
Right.
Look at those views, stunning. Absolutely stunning. We'll have 10 minutes and wait for Eddie to catch up, and there's no rush, but we're doing. Oh, we will. The way we're going, we're going to be up there before bloody 2 o'clock. Levels off once you get up there. Bit of sun, a little bit of snow.
consumer each and we'll very much appreciate it. Got some wine gums. I'm not sure what Eddie's looking for, but he's rummaging.
No,
He's gone for the hula hoops.
I've just been back.
Look at that view, it's fantastic. I didn't have to come out and pick it up like this. You can't complain with a view like that. So I would say well I can't even be up there now, like. That's the top up there. And I think it's look at the path, it seems to get a bit jump.
600 metres we are at the minute.
600?
We're at the minute.
400 to go. What's that? That's another 100 metres from before.
We're about halfway, to be honest. And the wine gums getting shared out. Whiny gummies. Whiny gummies. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want any some crap?
Thank you.
You just sit there.
About halfway up.
858-936. 858-936.
What's
up?
now?
858-936.
And what is it? 1.
No, that's a great reference.
What did I say?
858-936. So we're actually on the plateau now, and we're just heading up to the summit of Mullaclacanblay. Somebody will tell us off for the pronunciation, but in Geordie land, that's how it's pronounced. Look at them views, stunning views. The wind's up. It's still warm. It's not bad. There's a little bit of wind chill there, but the wind's quite strong. So I think what we're going to try and do is get a camp right on the summit and get some good time lapses in. Look at that view behind us. We're about 2 hours 40 minutes to get up to the plateau. which with the weight we're carrying is good. Like. But we're in no hurry, you know, just enjoying the trip and enjoying the views. But yeah, stunning, beautiful. Well, as you can see, the clouds come in, the winds come in, for fuck's sake. As you can hear, the wind has now picked up. The clouds come in, not dense, but we've got no views anymore of the mountains. You look. So basically we're having a little bit of tent time, get the boots off. We've walked, I don't know, I think maybe it's about 3-4 mile up to the plateau and then up to this summit. The summit is called Mulla Clackenblay, I think. It's 1,016 meters thereabouts. Not a bad. It's not the most exciting looking Monroe in the world, like, but hey, it's not a bad place to camp. Pretty level on the top. So I've just made a cup of tea. As you can see, the tent is in a mess as always. I don't know how such a small space gets in such a bloody mess, to be honest, but never mind. So what I'm gonna have a cup of tea, gonna chill out for an hour or so, and then have some tea, and then we're gonna go to Derek's tent, who's got the new big MSR tent, and have a little nip or two before bed. So been a good walk up. We've had a good bit crack, bit laugh. Tents are set up. Like I say, unfortunately, I was hoping to get some night lapses tonight. This clag might disappear with the wind, but hey, we shall see. Let's get a last look out. Well folks, it's about it's about 9 o'clock. The clag's in, the wind's kicking about, it's gusting probably about 35-38 mile an hour for now. Seems to be getting stronger and stronger, but a lot of rain involved in it. Supposedly it's going to snow first thing in the morning, so we'll see how it gets about. But we've just had the night in Derek's tent, Derek's new MSR tent. We've got a couple of little whiskies and a little bit of a sing-song and a good bit crack. It's been a cracking night. It's not too cold when you get out of that wind, but in the wind it's freezing. It's been a great night. It's been a great day. Good achievement, getting everybody up. We had no problems. We sailed up, you know, a couple of 2.5 hours to get up here. Found my spot. We're camped right on the summit, as you've seen. So I'm going to get my head down, and we'll see you in the morning, because supposedly the wind's supposed to pick up tomorrow morning, but we'll see what happens. So good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's 5 o'clock. Just been woken up by the guys. As you can see, the tent laddered all over. Said it was going to be a little bit rough today, well this morning, but the tent's held up as they do, you know, it's held up well, hasn't budged. I've had my ear plugs in, so you're not going to be able to hear most of this, are you? Right, so I'll bring you back later on when I get myself turned round. Look at that, man, solid as a rock. Doo, 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 doo. We'll put the kettle on and have a cuppa. excited. Lovely, Jimmy. There you go, spirits are high. There's Eduardo, down off the hill.
Great stuff. My best night in the hill.
10 back up. There's Sinclair, didn't even bother taking his tent down. Just doesn't care. There's all of my crap ready to go. There's Derek's back up.
First summit camp.
Aye, well done, Derek.
Aye.
Aye,
Good one. We'll not beat that one, I don't
We've
think.
not been that in for a while.
4.2 mile, 3,337 feet. Cracking one. But the sun's out now. You wouldn't think 4 or 5 hours ago we were struggling to get down in the wind and the rain and the. But there you go. Back out. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're back to the bothy. The guys are staying here tonight, but I'm shooting off home because I've got to go back to work on early Wednesday morning. But it has been a brilliant camp. It was a bit rough up there last night. We had strong winds up to about 50, 55, 58 mile an hour. And poor Mark's tent took a battering. So we had to leave sharp early this morning. But we all got down all right. And it's not too bad. Everybody's getting their gear dried out. We're just having something to eat and 13 cups of Tetley, and we'll be ready to go. The sun glistening. See all the kit out, getting dried out. And like always, total pleasure to come out with these guys. Total pleasure. Good, cracking group. Cracking group.
I think Mark enjoyed himself.
Oh, yeah. Right folks, well I've left Derek, Sinclair, Julie and Eddie along at the Buffy because they're staying till tomorrow morning, and I'm going to head back to the car now. It's about a 4 mile walk back to the car. The weather's eased up a little bit. It's not so bad. There's a few showers coming in now and again, but I'm just walking by the River Feshy and through the woods, and I'll be there. It's been a great couple of days. Like I say, we climbed to just over 3,000 feet and camped up there. A little bit of drama this morning with the winds, so we came down sharp. We had a night exercise walking back down. It only took an hour and a half to get down, but it's been a great couple of days. Great to meet up with these guys that are just great people, and now it's back to work, back home, back to work. But we're coming up again next year, and we're going to go across to the other side of the glen and have a little wander about there. So as you can see behind us, you've still got a bit of clag up on where we were camping, up on the summit, but in general down here it's quite nice. So I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to say thank you very much again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.